Recently saw a discussion in South African Parliament between President Ramaphosa of the ANC and Minister Ndlozi of the EFF. Now, they were discussing the mining industry and the potential for nationalizing or expropriating the land used for mining. Now, what I would say, President Ramaphosa basically made a case for foreign ownership because what he described was a mining industry that produces diminishing returns over time. And he was talking about the fact that it doesn't always yield any profitable output. And so basically, the investment would not equal the output if the country was to keep investing in it from the public purse. Now, I look at that, that's a real case for foreign ownership. He's trying to create a situation in which it seems like an unstable industry. So it's better to let foreign people invest in this type of operation. I believe he was thinking from an economical standpoint. That's the standpoint of an economist, but is not, I think, correct to actually allow foreign ownership to flourish in a situation with scarce resources. All the mines have scarce resources. They are finite resources. And so I still think the country can take a stand and nationalize the mines and use consultation from leading economists and those who are known to be involved in the mining industry and find a practical operation that would not deplete the public purse. It doesn't have to be a full-scale operation. Maybe there needs to be a moratorium on exploration. Maybe the exploration should be seasonal. Probably at a particular time of year, every year, this is allowed to take place to create seasonal opportunities for mine workers to be involved in the industry. Because I still look at that as being part of the richness of the continent. The fact that we control the resources that are used around the world. Many of the mines on the continent of Africa supply the world for us to have cell phones, for people to use for their jewelry, and whatever the case may be. The mines produce much of what the world considers precious resources. And so I still think perhaps the country should consider retaining ownership of the mines, expropriate the mines, because the people who own the mines are just as guilty as the people who own the farmland, in the sense that they also know that in a land with scarce resources, millions of people who are the actual rightful owners are right there living in a life of want and need, while a few privileged families of invaders are actually in ownership of the land. So even if the government does not even engage in a mining operation, okay, a part of what foreign capital or European capital is using as its crutches is the mining operation. Because without the mining operation, they would not be able to develop the wealth and opulence that they actually in turn use to try and control South African society and to influence what is happening in the global environment. So we need to basically deprive these people of the right to utilize African mining operations to actually turn around and oppress Africans. So I think that's something to really consider. The mines are not their rightful property. The people who own the mine are the people of South Africa. And this is the case for any mine on the continent of Africa. It is the rightful owners are Africans at home and abroad. And so we should really make sure that these lands are reclaimed and utilized for the benefit of Africans. Okay, because for too long we've been exploited and we've not been given an opportunity to chart our own course and our own destiny. And so, and just signing out, I would just like to encourage you to like, subscribe, tap the bell so you can get notifications anytime I drop a video. I'm thinking about actually exposing my liked videos so people can get a feel for the types of videos that I would like to peruse. And I'll just try to get some more feedback from the family as far as what you think about the ideas in this video and my other videos. I encourage you to check them all out and voice your opinion, let your voice be heard. I'm not about excluding any voices from the discourse. So in closing, I just would like to say I consider the position of the EFF to be the most practical approach to the expropriation issue, because it has to be expropriated without compensation, just for the benefit of the country as a whole. Okay, because to pay for any of this land, the farmland or the mining operations, would mean to divest the people of billions of dollars that are supposed to be used for the development of the country. And no thief, not one thief in the world, is entitled to compensation for what they have stolen. And so, in closing, peace and love, power.